is one of the most famous moms in the Mid-South, fighting for justice in the murder of her son, Lorenzen Wright, who went to the heights of basketball fame before he was tragically killed. But now Deborah Marion, Lorenzen's mother, is in another fight for her own survival. WREG investigator April Thompson shows what's going on and who is trying to help.
Deborah Marion knows about being relentless. She has been the driving force in keeping the memory of her son, basketball star Lorenzen Wright, alive and making sure those behind his murder stay in jail.
You know what my main thing was? It wasn't no money. It was whoever murdered my son got to come to me.
In fact, many say her determination and constant pressing helped police finally solve his murder case after 8 long years. Marion is used to helping others fight too. She was the driving force in getting the local chapter of the Parents of Murdered Children recognized. Tim Williams is the chapter organizer.
What actually got it off the ground is when she agreed to be the keynote speaker at one of the fundraisers to get it off the ground. And that piqued a lot of interest, and that got us over the finish line.
When Williams heard about Deborah Marion's recent financial struggles and her not having a car, he knew something had to be done.
I could not imagine what it would be like not to be able to get around, to be autonomous and not be able to just go when you need to go. Okay, I mean, a car to me is more than a luxury, it's a necessity.
Deborah, who never wants to focus on herself, agreed to talk to WREG about the last few months.
I'm dead broke, by myself.
Saying her home in Oxford that Lorenzen paid off when he first got into the NBA is now in disrepair.
Lorenzen paid for this, the first big item he bought when he went to the NBA. He said, "Mom, I'm gonna pay for your house just in case something happens. You always have a place to stay." So that's the first big thing he paid for, my house.
Marion, who is facing many health challenges, including a stroke, blood clots, and a bout with cancer, hasn't been able to work. She says she has been in the hospital 4 times since October.
Well, I'm a diabetic, blood sugar, and I got a heart problem, but I got stuff going on my kids don't even know, because I don't want them to be feeling sorry for me. I don't want that pity party. I'm gonna go till I drop dead.
She is struggling to survive on $800 a month Social Security.
Had to borrow money from Peter to pay Paul. But see, I got 2 uncles, my mom, 2 brothers. Like, I hit them up, like I get $200 for this one, $300, and just pay them, you know, monthly as I pay them off.
And not having a car makes it hard to get from her home in Oxford to her doctor's appointments in Memphis.
Baby, do you know I catch the bus to church? I don't have a car.
So when others concerned about her well-being organized to get her some help, she agreed.
Don't let this mother go out like this. It just looks bad for the city of Memphis. It's one thing to lose your son in a tragic way that she has, but to continue to live in the way she's been living.
Deborah says she wants to get the house repaired, not only for herself, but also so her grandchildren, Lorenzen's kids, can spend time there. She has reconnected with them after being separated during the time of the trial, where their mother and Lorenzen's ex-wife, Cheryl Wright, pled guilty to orchestrating the murder of the basketball star.
The kids been trying to come ever since I moved back. You know, and like they came over there to see their daddy's room, but the house wasn't ready, you know, for them to sleep in. Because like I say, I gotta have like floor cracks in the wall.
She says even though Lorenzen made millions in the NBA, none of them have seen any of that money. And the kids, who get a little insurance and Social Security payments, are themselves trying to build their lives.
Is there any money left?
I don't think you spend no $1 million in this short length of time. It's some somewhere. Hoping one day you can spend it, hoping.
And what hurts her most is knowing none of them would be struggling if Lorenzen were alive.
Ain't want nothing when he was here. Nothing. Nothing.
Lawrence Plummer is Deborah's pastor and says they will help too.
I want her to, at least the rest of her life, live in peace. You know, I'm sure every day she wakes up, there's not a day or a moment that goes by that she doesn't think about her son. So my prayer is that God will give her the grace to be able to continue to fight through this. It's not a pity party for her, it's a need.
Those behind the effort to get Deborah Marion some help hope others will join in.
Anybody who is in a position to be able to help, I really feel if they have the heart to do it, that they will. We just have to let it be known.
As a mother continues to fight.
And I got a memory problem since I had my stroke, right? But stuff that's important to me, I don't forget my son.
Investigating for your news leader in Memphis, April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
And we wish the best for Miss Marion. Her supporters say they have reached out to 2 car dealerships in hopes of getting her a car and are seeking help from the fraternity that Lorenzen was a part of. They have also set up a GoFundMe to help raise $16,000. We have a link to it on this story on WREG.com.